Alright, Monster Jam fans, this is the main event. This is the moment you've been waiting for. Monster Jam Racing. You already know what truck you're in. You already know what the track looks like. If you don't know, then go watch that video first. But, without further ado, let's go. First off, Earth vs. Surf. Whiplash Earth taking on Gravedigger Surf. Now they go over the cars and it'll be no, not Gravedigger. Whiplash Earth taking the win over Gravedigger, or should I say, Wavedigger. Alright, next up, we got the newcomer, Kamikaze, taking on Earthshaker. Kamikaze, who got beat in practice racing, but then came back as a fast loser, only to get his butt handed to him by Earthshaker in the final race. Can Earthshaker do it again, or will Kamikaze redeem himself? Here we go, down we go, over the cars, and Kamikaze will get the win over Earthshaker. I guess I jinxed Earthshaker. He was doing so well in practice and the Double Down Showdown, only to lose on video. How embarrassing. Kamikaze, moving on. Okay, another newcomer, Jekyll and Hyde, making his official Science Series debut, taking on Stone Crusher. Truck we haven't heard from since the 2013 rematch. He's back for more, taking on the newcomer. We got Chevy taking on the Ford. Let's go! Down they go, over the cars, and Jekyll and Hyde is moving on to the next round, taking out the Stone Crusher. Okay, next race. We got Wolf's Head taking on El Toro Loco. My favorite 3D truck taking on my favorite El Toro Loco body. The Wolf versus the Bull. Let's go! Down on the go, and El Toro Loco will get the win over Wolf's Head. Tough luck for Wolf's Head, but great job by El Toro Loco. So far, so good. Oh yeah, in case you're wondering what these are, I was going to use these for racing, but they were all crashing because of them, doing flips, just going all over the place. And don't get me wrong, I enjoy watching crashes during racing, but every single race, yeah, not a fan of that. But a crash every once in a while in a race is cool. So I've decided that these would make good freestyle ramps. Good backflip ramps, I guess, because they were all doing like half backflips. Half flips, or attempted backflips, I guess. You know what I'm trying to say. And somebody drive by with their radio up loud. And next up, another truck we haven't seen in a while, Brutus, taking on Jurassic Attack. Brand new body, it looks awesome. It looks just like the real one, only shrunk down. Here we go, Jurassic Attack, Brutus, let's go. Over the cars they go. They both go into the wall, but Jurassic Attack stays close to the wall. Therefore, he will get the win. No, I'm not counting the horn, just as Brutus bounced off the wall, went backwards a little bit, but Jurassic Attack managed to hold on. So he's moving on to round 2. And next up, we got Superman taking on Son of a Digger, who has a brand new look. The purple body looks awesome. Let's go. Down they go, over the cars. Son of a Digger does a front flip, keeps it on all 4, and he's closer to the wall, so he will get the win. Moving on to round 2, taking out Superman. And next up, we got the true heavy metal Gravedigger taking on Saigon Shaker. We haven't seen Saigon Shaker for a while. Let's see what he's got here as he goes up against Gravedigger. Down they go, over the cars, and Saigon Shaker is going to get the win, taking out Gravedigger, moving on to round 2. Good to see Saigon Shaker again. And next up, these were my 2 favorite concepts back in 2013, and this should tell you how warm it is outside. But don't worry about me, I'll be alright. I got my water here, it's ice cold. I'm alright. So, Crustacean taking on Higher Education. The Monster Lobster taking on the Cool Bus. Let's go! And over goes Higher Education, but Crustacean holds on. And he's moving on to round 2. Alright, next up, Battle of the Fords once again. The Destroyer taking on Blue Thunder. And here we go, down they go, over the cars, and it'll be the Destroyer. Destroying Blue Thunder and advancing to round number 2. Alright. And next up is the second Science Series. It's Bad Company taking on the Werewolf. Let's go. Down they go, over the cars, and it will be Bad Company. Moving on. to round number 2. Alright, I'm rooting for Bad Company. I got my Bad Company shirt on. Probably my favorite shirt. And, yeah. Let's go, Bad Company. And hey, look at this. Spoiler alert for round 2. I'll be going up against them. And honestly, I don't care if I lose. And next up, we got Gravedigger Ride Truck. Taking on Pirate's Curse Surf. Looking to avenge his fallen brother, the Wave Digger, as he takes on another Gravedigger, just not the surf one. Anyways, here we go. Down they go, over the cars, and it'll be Gravedigger Ride, taking out Pirate's Curse Surf. Yeah, I got to ride this thing in Kansas City. Best 40 bucks I ever spent. And next up, we got Independence Day taking on Scarlet Bandit. You haven't seen Independence Day for a while? See what he's got against Scarlet Bandit. Down they go, over the cars. They both going to the side, but Scarlet Bandit manages to get further despite being on the tailgate. And she will move on, taking out Independence Day. And next up, the biggest rivalry in Monster Jam. Maxi taking on Gravedigger. This is the one that came with the race car. Here we go. Gravedigger, Maxi. Down they go, over the cars, and Gravedigger will get the win over Maxi. It has just not been Maxi's year. He's only gotten one victory this year. Gravedigger's gotten, I don't remember. And next up, we got Chevy taking on a Dodge. Bad News Travels Fast taking on Raising Cane. Your 2022 Double Down Showdown champion. Looking to get another victory this year. Here we go. Bad News, Raising Cane. Here we go. Over the cars. And Bad News really does travel fast. As he flies across the cars, getting the win over Raising Cane. Moving on to round number 2. And next up, got Bigfoot taking on the Gold Digger. Or should I say Mango Digger. And the reason for that is, when I was buying this at Target, I was standing in line at the self-checkout. The employee who was there, you know, to make sure everybody's good, you know, if anybody has a problem. He looks at the truck and he goes, that's a Mango Digger. I'm like, okay. And I'm looking at it like, how does that look like mango? I don't know, does it look like mango to you guys? then my brother Connor, he's like, yeah, it does look like mango. And I'm like, am I the only one who thinks it doesn't? I don't know, what do you guys think? Do you think it looks like mango, or do you think it looks like gold? I don't know. But anyways, Bigfoot, Gravedigger, here we go! Over the cars they go, and oh no. And the Mango Digger will not get the win. Bigfoot is moving on to round 2. And next up, Battle of the Indies. We got the Ford taking on the GMC. We got Bounty Hunter taking on the Lumberjack. Haven't seen the 20th anniversary of Bounty Hunter for a while, but here he is once again, taking on the Lumberjack. Let's go! Over they go. Pretty good jump. And they both hit the wall. It's time to figure out who got the win. And your winner is Lumberjack. And next up, this truck wants to destroy Bigfoot, and this truck wants to destroy Gravedigger. This Snakebite taking on Maxi. Here we go. Oh, what a save by Maxi, and he will get the win. Taking out Snakebite. What a race. That was a cool save by Maxi. Alright, Battle of the Newcomers. Both trucks are making their official Science Series debut. It's Hot Tamale taking on Mechanical Mischief. Got the Dodge taking on the Chevy. Let's go. Down they go over the cars, and Mechanical Mischief, no problem whatsoever. Unlike Hot Tamale over here, don't know what happened. Just went right over. He will not be getting the win. Mechanical Mischief is moving on to round number 2. And last up for round 1, finally. Both trucks are long jump champions in the World Finals. This one got it last year, and this one got it this year. It is Monster Red taking on Gravedigger. Here we go. Over the cars they go, and both into the wall. Hard hit. And your winner is Gravedigger. And now it's time for a fast loser race before we move on to round 2. So I've selected 3 random trucks: Stone Crusher, Gravedigger Surf, and Wolf's Head. Here we go, all 3 of them. And oh, it's a tie between Wolf's Head and Gravedigger. Are any of them touching the wall? Nope. Let's try that again. Here we go. Take two. And it's going to be Stone Crusher. Back in the game. Back for revenge. He will be taking on Gravedigger 1995 in round 2. Let's go. And here we are. Round number 2. Kamikaze taking on Whiplash Earth. Down they go, over the cars, and Whiplash Earth is on fire today. Well, those tires are pretty smooth. I shouldn't be too surprised. I mean, I remember the Track Ace trucks. Those things were fast. I mean, why'd they do away with those? They were awesome. At least I thought they were. And next up, Jekyll and Hyde taking on El Toro Loco. Down they go, over the cars, and oh, just when I thought it was El Toro Loco, Jekyll and Hyde comes from out of nowhere and gets the win over El Toro Loco. And next up, Jurassic Attack. The brand new one taking on the brand new purple son of a dagger.